Hello my lovelies and welcome to my new vlog, the Chinese Garden of Friendship. Like I said in the previous one, today it will be me celebrating my sister's birthday. This year has been more of an experience, gift giving rather than actual physical gifts, because this year I wanted to give the people I love new memories rather than the same old stuff. And what better than going to the city with my little sister. Towards the end of the year, it is always emotionally taxing for me because I have my mum's birthday, my sister's birthday, and my dad's birthday. And because my parents are divorced, it can be very straining at times. But this year I decided to be like, no, I want to have one birthday for my mum, one birthday for my dad, and one birthday for my sister. Besides, me and my sister was long overdue a day out together where it's just me and her spending quality time with each other without having our parents involved, just to create new memories and to stand on our 2 feet together. And what better way to celebrate my sister's birthday than going to the Chinese Garden of Friendship. So I saw this place recently on TikTok and I thought, oh my god, I have to take my sister here. So apparently in the Chinese Garden of Friendship, after you pay to get in, there is a koi fish feeding time, but we missed it because it was at 11:30, but they were still lingering around and it was so cute and so big. They look like giant goldfish. Then we went to the tea house called One Dining. It is a Chinese restaurant located inside the garden where I took a reservation and we were sat right outside enjoying the lovely view before we had a look at the menu. So my sister doesn't eat fish and we decided to get this yum cha. While we were waiting, I ordered the Dragon Lavender Fizz. It was very sweet, it was non-alcoholic, and because I was born in the year of the dragon, I just had to get the drink. Then they served us spring rolls and curry puffs. They were very fresh and very filling. Then while we were waiting, I noticed there were so many lizards about. At first we thought they were statues, but instead of having birds that eat your crumbs, they were these little guys that just waited around. Then we had some fried chicken and we had some dumplings. So my sister doesn't eat fish, so I had to eat the fish option. But other than that, all these dumplings were amazing. Here's my attempts with chopsticks. I'm still very new with it, but I tried my best. The waiter then gave us some Chinese tea. Obviously, we let them choose because we weren't very familiar with the options. I enjoyed it because they didn't really have much of a flavor to them, but they still tasted nice. After which they gave us these cute little cakes. I believe they were like bean paste. They weren't sweet. They were more like complimentary to the tea, if that makes sense. After lunch, we decided to walk it off by going around the garden. So we were amazed at the whole thing because while inside, we noticed that it was quite quiet. Everyone was minding their own business, while behind the wall there were full-on traffic and cars going about. But inside, it just felt so tranquil. Like there was a full-on building or temple inside. It was so luxurious. It low-key felt like I traveled back in time to ancient China, or I was on a set of a sea drama. It felt so surreal because when you walk out, here is this beautiful garden and right behind there are buildings surrounding the whole area. But while inside, it just felt like you were in a different world. Me and my sister were amazed at how much they put into this giant circle, all the way from the temple, the waterfall, and the bamboo pathway. And yet again, here was another little lizard dragon guarding our walk path. It was so pretty. It's hard to believe that this was in the city. If you do plan to come to this park, I highly recommend you have some proper footwear because you will be doing a lot of walking. There were many pathways, lots of steps. Even though there were some flat bridges, there were some steep steps that I highly recommend to wear something a little bit more flexible, if you know what I mean. Even though you are in the city, this is a park, so come prepared. If you are familiar with Hugh Jackman, I believe he filmed one of his Wolverine movies in this location, and there was a whole museum about it, not just for the movies or shows that were filmed here, but for ancient artifacts, which I thought it was a nice touch to the whole place. Another thing I love about this park was there were plenty of places where you can sit down, enjoy the view, or just have a chat with your loved ones. Throughout the park you will find the 12 Chinese zodiacs. Obviously I had to find myself the dragon one, but apparently it was being fixed, but that was okay because while we were walking around I saw plenty of lizards, so in a way that was my little dragon. Sunbaking, little tiny little dragons without the wings, which are, you know what, probably better than a statue. But yeah, I highly recommend the Chinese Garden of Friendship to spend with your loved ones, your family, your boyfriend, or even taking your sister out into the city, even though she low-key hates traveling with you because but we did see a cute little wedding that was going on, which I thought was very cute. The day was still young, so we decided to get ourselves a little drink from one of the food markets, and what better way to walk around the city than having a strawberry matcha. Out of all the strawberry matchas I've had so far, this would have to be my favorite. This was from the food hall and bar. I enjoyed this little place. There was a lot more things to choose from, but we decided to walk around the city a bit more and do some shopping. On the way we saw a court wedding. That is 2 weddings in one day. I was like, wow, so many people getting married. Granted, it was the end of the year. Then we went to do some book shopping at Dimix. I believe it's kind of funny because this time last year someone told me to go to the city by myself and go to Dimix and buy a book, and that is exactly what I did. After which we went dress shopping because my friend is getting married, so I probably will be back in the city eventually, but in the time being we just went shopping for my sister. I'm not a big shopping person because I'm quite happy with like my t-shirts and my dresses, but I do need to get into more fashion. But you know, I'm just a girl at the end of the day. Then they had like Christmas decorations, so many lights. Unfortunately, around this time my phone was dying, but not before we went to the Queen Victoria building. It was so pretty. Like just by the outside of it, it was so like English, it was so high end, and I was like, oh my god, I found my new little home. Like look at that building. I love everything like English because the building, the architecture was gorgeous, and because it was like Christmas themed, it was like, oh, makes it 10 times better. Plus it was underneath the train station, so I was like, oh, perfect location. Then we had to go to T2. I love when they have options where you can taste the tea. After which we did a little bit more shopping, and look at this building. Oh, I have to come back here when my phone is fully charged. But you know, at the end of the day, this was the perfect time that my phone died, because then I was able to spend more time with my sister rather than vlogging the experience. Because with my little vlogs, I said to myself, oh, I want to create more memories, but at the same time, the more memorable moments are the ones when you switch off your phone and talk to your sister. Then we ate some macaroons and some scrolls before I read on the train. After which, it has been a few days, then I decided to use one of the bath bombs from Lush that I got from the shops, because I have been very tired lately and I needed a relaxation day. So I squeezed myself some fresh oranges and read a book. It was kind of cool because when I went to Dimmicks, I decided to donate and they give you like a little bookmark, which I thought was very cute. But other than that, guys, thank you very much for watching. Hope you have a lovely day and don't forget to like and subscribe. If you wish to support me, my journals are in my website, in my bio. Until next time, goodbye!